Sue.
Hi.
What are you most proud of in your years with the ASGPP?
Well, my dedication to the organization
Mm-hmm.
and my time I served as president. I'm really proud of that. And it makes me sad.
You put a lot into it.
Yeah. Not in a bad type of sad, but just
Mm-hmm.
brings up a lot of feelings because
Uh-huh.
it was an honor and something I never thought I'd achieve.
Uh-huh.
So, if it wasn't for psychodrama, I wouldn't have.
Okay. Well, what brought you into psychodrama right
Well,
away?
I, in 1980, I worked in a school system and we had Easter break.
Uh-huh.
And I got this flyer in the mail that said they were having a conference in New York City. So I thought, why don't I go up there for a week?
Uh-huh.
So I did, and I thought it was fabulous. And I thought, I got to do that. And then people told me, you live down there in Jersey where everybody does it. So then I got Nina's flyer, Nina Garcia's flyer every year. And I thought, every year I would go, next year I'll do it, next year I'll do it. So then my husband and I went to couples therapy with Nina.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked a lot to her about it. And I said, okay, when we finish the couples therapy, I'm coming to your group.
Okay.
So I did. Rest is history.
So about how long? Let me stop you. I want to do it right. How long have you been with the ASGPP then?
It's about 1991, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's what? Got to do my math. About 26 years. Is that, I think, about life. About there. I don't know. But a long time.
And what would your legacy? What would you like your legacy to be to the ASGPP?
Well, I just like it to be a solid organization that's able to continue and foster new psychodramatists. I like it to be a sound organization financially, and just to be able to continue to draw members in and continue to grow, and because I think it's very, very important.
Why is it important?
I think it's a method that's very unique and gets to people's issues so much faster than talk therapy, and just can offer the world a lot. I mean, it's like Marino said, role reverse. If countries could role reverse with each other, I think it's.
And if you could role reverse with either Jacob or Zerka Moreno, and in their words, what would you tell or recommend for the community of psychodrama?
I did a couple dramas with JL, and he knighted me in one of them. So I would, as JL, I would tell the organization that he and Zerka built it, and it has a good foundation, and they believed in it, and that it is important that it continues, and it grows and fosters new psychodramatists. And I would let them know that people are doing a good job.
And any other dreams for the psychodrama community of the ASGPP?
I've thought about online courses, I'd like to see more young people come in. I just think it's so important. And I just want it to continue very, very much, very much. I love psychodrama. It changed my life. And I want it to be there for other people.
How did it change your life?
I was a little scared kid. I was so afraid, even back in 1990. We went to a psychodrama party, and I sat outside on the bumper of the car the whole time. And to think that I went on to become the president, ran 2 conferences. I mean, it's just like, where did that come from? You know, it just, and to Nina and Dale, I owe them so much, Nina Garcia and Dale Buchanan. I mean, I owe them so much. They changed my life. And I truly believe it's a very important therapy. It's very important.
And any other act hungers that you might have for the organization?
Okay. Where I'm struggling this week with is saving some of the old conserves and creating new conserves, and feeling like I want to hold on sometimes to some of the old stuff.
Could you explain that more?
Well, it was really around the awards ceremony last night, mainly, that I just really, really liked that when the recipient selected someone to introduce them, that it would seem more personal. The person that introduced them had a real good knowledge of the person, had a feeling for the person, and it just seemed so much real to me. So that's
so that would be an old conserve.
That, I mean, we can. It's okay to tweak it and all, but I just think that was a very good conserve. I really like that. Yeah.
So what advice would you give the new president and the new executive director? You know,
Well,
I'm sorry,
I met with the new president this afternoon,
Uh-huh.
and we had president's meeting and past president's meeting, and I told her that I said, you're a guide, and you're not responsible for everything. You're a guide, and there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days, but you believe in it, you love it, and just be yourself, and don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, she's got several past presidents she can call on and get guidance from, and just let her vent of what she's going through. I said, we've all been through it, and just.
And what do you feel was your biggest gift to the ASGPP? What did you leave the ASGPP?
I like to work behind the scenes a lot. I really do. I like doing the nuts and bolts stuff behind the scenes, and it just feels good when I do those kind of things.
And is there anything else you would want to add that we haven't covered?
I'm just so grateful for the Marinos and what they gave to us, and grateful for all the trainers we have and all the hard work they've done, and just want to see it continue to grow, bring in new people, and blossom more and more each year. I love Psychodrama.
Say to someone who's just entering the field, why should of psychodrama, why should they get involved in the ASGPP?
When I meet someone that's new, I try to spend a lot of time with them, trying to, get to know them, why they're here, what they're looking for, and because I think it's important to make that connection. I would tell them that we're not a scary group, because I think some people are scared about psychodrama, the word, and that just give us a chance, and take it one day at a time. They will find something for themselves. Yeah.
had said something about role reversal being so important. Can you say any more about role reversal?
I just think in our relationships, it is so important if we could see ourselves from the other person's perspective through their eyes. And if world leaders could see each other through their eyes, it's just broadens our vision, our scope, our understanding, and allows us to have more compassion for each other. And it's fun to role reverse in a psychodrama.
So, last word about psychodrama, ASGPP, and advice you might want to give to others.
Well, I'm very passionate about it. I believe in it. And I would encourage anyone out there hearing this, give it a chance. Yeah. You can take baby steps, and it just moves people so much faster than talk therapy. It gets right to the core so fast.
And how do you think a new psychodramatist benefits from coming to the conferences?
Well, I remember the first time I went to the conference, I thought they were all a little kooky. They were putting these stickers on their badges, and I thought, what are these people doing? I've never seen anything like this at a conference. Now I forgot your question. It's something benefiting
Someone new.
Yeah, I think we're trying more and more to be welcoming and open and identify new people at conferences and let them know that we're here and giving them support systems. And I just think that it's so beneficial for them if they give it a chance, and we need to be there and give them the nourishment to take the steps. I had a woman once that had a miscarriage, and I did a psychodrama with her, and she spoke to her unborn child. And a lot of grief came up, a lot of loss. She talked to the child about what hope she had. And she just, after it was over, she just felt so relieved that she had been able to express that to the child. So it just was very touching.
It can be very powerful.
It was very powerful, yes.
Do you think the conferences provide opportunities for psychodramatists to do some of their own work and exploring?
I think it does. The one thing I've been concerned all along is that we don't go very deep with some. I think if you can keep it on more like a positive note. I just don't think a conference is a place to be doing really deep, heavy work, because the person's got to have a system to support them after they walk out. So I always encourage, like, my students and all, to have them recreate a precious moment, or just try to keep it on a more positive note. Well, I think they can still get the same depth of experience, but they'll be cared for and they'd be safe in the psychodrama.
And what do you tell your students about the ASGPP?
I try to give them some history about my life with the ASGPP. I tell them that going to a conference is so important and so good for their growth as a therapist. And I just encourage them that, you know, we can go as a group. You know, if everybody in the class in our groups decides to go, then we get a discount. And I just try to talk very positive about it. And just encourage them to go. They don't always all go, but I try hard.
And how's this conference been for you this weekend?
It's been very good. I didn't want to come this year too much. I was really sort of dragging my feet. And then I got here and saw everybody and made the reconnections. And then it said, okay, this is home. I feel good. And then after I went to 2 workshops, it felt really good. There's a lot going on in my life right now, and with some illness and things. And it felt like an effort to come here, but I'm glad I came. Okay.